Have you ever had a moment so small, it didn't seem like it mattered, and years back, you look back, and you realize that moment changed everything? Good evening, everyone, Reverend Monsignor, faculty, staff, alumni, parents, our dear graduates. We all have that one moment when we spoke up, when we stepped in, and then something inside of us changed. My moment happened here in SJS when I was in grade 3 in a geography class. Let me tell you what actually happened. Now, if you knew me well back then, you would know geography isn't exactly my favorite subject. Every lesson was like a slow motion group nap, except that we weren't allowed to nap. Our teacher, God bless her patience, Mrs. Latifi, did everything to get us to love the subject. Stories, maps, even the occasional threat of a recitation. Nothing worked until one day, as she was firing off her usual questions, I did something completely out of character. I raised my hand. Now that was shocking, because I never spoke before in a geography class. The room went silent. My classmates just turned to me as if I had just announced I was moving to Mars. The teacher blinked in disbelief, and then she nods. And to everyone's surprise, especially mine, I nailed it. The right answer, the right explanation, boom, geography glory. And then came the twist. She looks at me, eyes lit up, and she says, Serge, وقف, طلع الطبقة. Now pause for a second. I was just 8 then. This could have been a reward, but it could also be a public execution. But before I could overthink it, she strikes again. عم بقول لك وقف, طلع على الطبقة. So I stood up, climbed up, wobbly knees, sweaty palms, and there I was, standing on that big old wooden desk. And she looks at the class and says, now everyone, clap for him. And they did. A full class ovation for the student who finally got one geography answer right. It was funny, but completely unforgettable. That moment stayed with me. Not because I became a geography expert. Spoiler alert, I did not. But because that day, I discovered what it feels like to step forward, even when you are unsure. That day, something inside of me shifted. And I started raising my hand more often, not always with confidence, but always with courage. Now I know you have had moments like that too. A time you spoke when silence would have been easier. A time you tried when you didn't believe you would succeed. And if you look back, just for a second, maybe that moment changed something in you too. You don't need to know all the answers. And you don't need to be the loudest in the room. But when something inside of you whispers, try, raise your hand. Graduates, from this day on, we will be raising our hands more than just to answer questions. Raise your hand to remind yourself you are here, you matter, and you can. Raise your hand when you are unsure, because starting is braver than waiting. Raise your hand. Let's raise our hands. Raise your hand to volunteer. Raise your hand to lead, to serve, and to give back. We are gathered tonight around a very special occasion, the burial of this time capsule. Objects, letters, mementos, maybe USB drives, photos, I don't know what, sealed for the future. But the more I look into this time capsule, the more I realize that it is missing something. While it has a big part of your past and present, it doesn't have everything. Because the real-time capsule isn't in this box, and it won't be in the ground. The real-time capsule is in you, sealed inside your memories. Not as dates and facts, but as moments that moved you, moments that transformed you into the person you are tonight. And years from now, when someone asks you what you took from this place, you won't open a box. And you probably won't answer with words. You will pause, you will smile, and without you realizing it, you will answer with the way you live, with the way you lead, and with the way you love. Because the real-time capsule is not about what you bury, it is about what you carry. Thank you.